Welcome to That's Absurd Podcast, your source for everything hip-hop, pop culture, sports, and more. Tune in, subscribe, enjoy.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of That's Absurd Podcast. I go by the name of Juno, a.k.a. Melvo.
It's your boy GDP.
And your boy Gray.
And we are back in the studio finally, bro. It's been a minute. Yeah. It's been a long minute since we've been back in the studios. But what you guys been up to, man? How was y'all weekends?
For me, my weekend's been good. Just been exercising, working out. What else? Other than that, not much, yeah.
How about you, Nate?
This weekend was Father's Day weekend. I pretty much chilled at the house. We me and the family got together and went to a couple went to like downtown where they had like the food truck drive and all that stuff. But I kind of we pretty much winged it. But then when we got out there, the heat was so fucking unbearable, dog. You just basically got us our plates and went right back home.
It's Father's Day. Ain't no planning with Father's Day.
Y'all you know how it is.
Mother's Day, that shit's planned out to the T.
You already know how it is. But I'm on
Kids
my
give
days,
suggestions and
on
everything.
my days, I'm cool with being chilled and not being rushed. That's how I like my things anyways. But that heat, bro, there's certain hours of the day I'm usually not used to being out, bro. I went out, I'm like, bro, that shit is fucking...
It was bad.
The heat was bad, and it had just rained, I think, the day before, or maybe hours before. So it was very humid. Yeah. The grass still hadn't dried up yet. I'm like, man, we just ordered from a couple food trucks and just dipped out, though. I was like,
tomorrow was it was like real cloudy, but still humid. Still
real humid, yeah. Hot. It's not that good feeling that before it rains.
Yeah,
that shit
still
was
hot.
That shit was horrible, bro. Like 90 degrees, like, bro. I was like, I don't even come out around this time of the day. So when you ordered, just took it right back to the house. They were saying that they just posted up there, though. There wasn't much to do.
Yeah, I took a walk around my neighborhood, came back home soaked.
Exactly, yep.
Yeah, it was hot in New York, too, on Father's Day.
Last time I went to New York, it was super hot. That's when I went from wanting to live at New York to never want. I used to want to always get a house in New York, but I went I think it was summertime when that heat over there, it's something different, though. Between all the buildings and the asphalt and then just driving and doing all these laps before you could park. That shit made me say, fuck
you
that.
A house where, like, New York City or?
I used to want to be like, I always wanted to be in the city, Brooklyn, shit like that, but it made me realize that if you're not going to be rich, don't even bother living in New York, though. If you can't,
a condo or?
Yeah, if you can't pull up in Manhattan.
Yeah, if you ain't got a driveway.
Yeah. Don't even bother.
Even when you're paying over $1 million, you see.
Because that living like that, dog, even that shit it's insane, bro. But the heat there, every place has their own type of heat. Like the hottest places I've ever been to, we live in Florida, so I'm used to Florida's heat. But Alabama was real bad for me. New York was real bad. I think Texas, but that's because everyone has like their own kind of set temperature. New York, I remember being real fucking bad, though. Just the asphalt. You know how you see the waves radiating off the floor. Yeah. Okay. That shit was fucking horrible.
Okay,
bro.
That makes sense. Yeah, there's
no trees, nothing but buildings, and it was bad, bro. And we're outside. You don't feel no breeze.
Because I wouldn't think it would be as hot as up there as it is down here. But
it's just different. Everyone has their own. In Alabama,
it depends where you at. In New York,
I know, like California,
in
that
the city, it's gonna be super hot because there's no
trees, no ventilation. Yeah,
a lot of places.
If
you're in like the Bronx, there's a lot of parks. You see a lot of trees and shit depending on where you at in the Bronx.
When I was in Alabama, bro, that's fucking
dry heat.
Unfucking bearable, dog. That shit was crazy. Yeah, that's when I was like, dog, we were right there off of tip of Florida. It felt something different. And if you drive into Florida from the top, like going by Tallahassee, you'll see it looks like smoke coming off the trees because it's so much of the you can see the water evaporating. You ever seen it by the mountains and all that?
Yeah. When
you're driving, you see all that stuff that look like nothing but smoke. That's how hot it gets over there. It gets real hot and it comes back up and it makes it the midday showers. It rains back down. But
speaking of Father's Day, me and my wife decided to go out for I think lunch or something, and she was like, "Damn, we late. All the restaurants are gonna be busy since it's Father's Day." I was like, "Shit,
you don't know Father's Day."
I was like, "These restaurants about to be empty." I said, "Let's bet." We walk into the restaurant, full seating wherever you want to sit.
They give it a damn about Father's Day.
I told her ain't nobody give a damn about Father's Day, but because in her mind she's different because she was raised by her father.
Yeah.
So she's thinking people have the same appreciation for fathers like she does. Like, nah, it's Father's Day. Ain't no restaurants gonna be busy. I said, we're gonna get in there and there's gonna be a whole bunch of single moms in that bed. What we see, moms and kids. Like, shit.
Celebrating Father's Day.
The rapper of the game was just complaining how only his oldest son wished him Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, and how it's a bit tough. We gotta appreciate more dads. Like, listen, if you're a dad, even if you're a good dad, you should already know you don't do this shit for recognition because you ain't gonna get nothing. That comes with the job. That shit come regardless. You're here. Don't feel the kind of thing. Yeah, it's like, imagine yourself that this is just another day out here, bro.
Yeah, bro. Nobody appreciate shit on Father's Day.
But other than that, then I don't know if we spoke last time. I did the family photo shoot before that.
I think we spoke about it. How it was ill planned, just winged it, kind of.
Yeah, well, I kind of let
with your sisters.
I let my sisters plan it, and the missus I had her kind of stepped in for me, and they just all checked out. But the photo shoot ended up fairly decent though. Ended up pretty decent, but that was it. That's all I just did this past week. These weeks are going by fast.
Yeah, it's moving. Time is moving. Bruh, this fucking airplane ride was fucking horrible, bro. The flight wasn't bad, like in the air there wasn't much turbulence or anything like that, but the whole fucking waiting in line and I just hate airports now, bro. And it's not the airports, it's the people in the airport.
The people or the staff or the people that don't know how to act.
The people that don't know how to act, bro.
Yeah, they're the worst.
The fucking people on the plane with you, bro. I'm like,
there's the entitled people.
Plane starting to board, everybody get up and go stand by the gate.
Yep.
I'm like, why is everybody in a rush to get on the fucking plane and sit there for 30, 40 minutes
wait for you
before the plane leaves?
That's two things with planes. There's the fact that also when it's time to get off, everybody getting up. On top of that, everybody over you, rushing, trying to go to the men.
I'm like, everybody's gonna get out, and the people in row one is gonna get out before you. You better sit your ass down. But it's when you boarding, all these
even the boarding. I hate the whole process of it.
Listen,
yeah,
the
you're right.
boarding. The worst thing about boarding that pissed me off is the fucking Group F people, bro.
Oh, you already got them down to a letter?
Group F people, bro.
I'm not mad at the group. I'm mad at the people that call the warding because they don't call it in order. As they get the lower numbers, they start saying it faster. Like there's a Group A, give it 2 minutes. Group B.
Exactly.
When they get down to lower numbers, you can't blame Group F. Group C, D, and G. They just be cramped. They be lining niggas up, bro.
Listen, bro.
So
I'm always in Group A.
Yeah,
I'm a Group A.
They show Group A people. They show Group A people respect. They give you time.
No, they don't, bro. The Group F is already there when you about to board the plane, boy, bro. I'm just looking at everybody. I'm walking by because I'm Group A. I know I'm gonna be the first group card. So what I do, I just walk by and look at everybody's tickets. Group F, Group D, Group. I'm like, why the fuck are y'all standing for it?
Yeah.
Just sit the fucking down.
It's assigned seating. What are you rushing for?
Exactly, bro. That shit just irks my fucking nerve, bro. To see motherfuckers with their paper. They got paper tickets.
They get up to the
It's 2021. You got a paper ticket. I don't even respect you. Because I know you have a smartphone in your pocket. Why you got a fucking paper ticket and the fucking shit says Group F, and I gotta say excuse me to motherfuckers with Group F and I'm Group A, bro. That shit just be pissing me off, bro.
Yeah, so there's definitely need to be taught. There's no such thing as airplane etiquette. It's not universally taught. Everyone's does it their own way, but they need to be certain ways. Because there's no reason for you to rush to try to get a bin, because your bin needs to be above your shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Motherfuckers be wanting their shit all in their front A, so that's why when the bus plane, they can hurry up and get on. Like, that ain't where you're supposed to be at. Put your shit above your head. Don't have your shit above.
And I never let nobody behind me get off the plane before me.
Yeah,
hell no.
You gonna wait, bitch?
I'll stand in the middle of the damn aisle and say, let everybody in front of me go, and like, bitch, you waiting.
And during COVID, it's worse because all these people are getting up, standing above you, breathing, this, that, and third. They're like, bro, we're not letting no one off the plane yet. And even if y'all get up, they still have to unlock all the things and shit. It is a lot of bullshit, bro.
And it's always a motherfucker with that Group F ticket. That fucking Group F ticket, bro. I hate them motherfuckers, bro.
Well, I hate that the stewardess or the people, the airline people, I think they should take their time. Like, that's like Group A, give it 2 minutes. Yeah. Group B, the fact that the motherfuckers seem like they go from relaxing to speeding up and trying to get the Group A, B, C. I'm like, bro, what's the point of us having groups together? You just gonna call them all in together? I have to wait in line. And then now my bin's full. The shit's all it's all fucked up, bro.
Yeah, bro. I don't like the Group F people, bro. Motherfuckers is disrespectful, bro. They don't have. Those are the people with no plain etiquette
at all.
Yeah. Whatever it is, bro. The people with the Group F, bro.
Listen,
can't fuck with them, bro.
They failed.
Yeah, bro. In classism, it's on the group. It's on the it's ghetto back there. Yeah, there's just a lot of shit on planes. There's a lot of shit on planes. I feel even the bathrooms could be done better.
I know.
For as much as we pay for plane tickets, there's a lot of shit that's inefficient.
Yeah.
They did just the bare minimums in the fucking bathrooms. You know what I'm saying?
I never use the restrooms at the.
I be peeing sometimes, yeah.
I barely. Yeah.
I pee before I get on there, and I'll just hold it till I get off. I ain't peeing on the plane because I'm not getting up. Once I sit down,
you done?
I'm done, bro.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I need extra leg space. That's another one. I always pay for the extra leg space. Or
exactly. That's why I pay this extra money
for that,
so I can join Group A and have extra leg room. But motherfuckers in Group F always want to stand in front of you.
Yeah, and I always like the window seating too.
They be the babies on the plane. They be the
kids.
People
who can control their kids. Yeah.
There's the fact that then depends on the airline. Some of them have different rules. I feel like the different people. Some of them they have their own things where they try to sell their sorry ass headphones and connect, or they try to make you connect to their internet. Mm-hmm. It's just different stuff. Though, so I'm saying that's why sometimes it pays to just be loyal to one airline.
Yeah, I'm JetBlue. I only fly JetBlue most of the times.
Because when you could jump around and because you get a better deal sometimes.
Yeah.
But depending on the plane, you're like, man, there's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You might end up an American like, man, you're like nothing they got. You on this plane, like sometimes I end up on an airplane that's just huge, spaced out, double decker. Next time they got you crammed. Like, man, that's some bullshit. So it is kind of messed up that they're forcing you to stay with just one to get the benefits out of it the most.
I'm good with just JetBlue, bro. I'm good with just JetBlue. I don't give a fuck.
I used to only do JetBlue. Then I started doing American. And during COVID, I was doing whichever had the best deal. I had some nightmare stories, though.
I wish these COVID prices would come back, bro.
Yeah, they took them away quick.
Because the prices on tickets, bro, is fucking back to outrageous.
Yeah. Remember when
they're trying to catch up? Yeah, they're trying to.
Bro, I used to be able to fly to New York and back for $80, bro. I can't even get a one-way for $160.
They used to have etiquette too back then. They used to be like, all right, no problem, we'll help you rearrange it, no issue now. The phone line was real bad during COVID time. I'm trying to get them to reschedule you, but at least they would honor it. Now they probably back to their old shit on.
Yeah, they back everybody.
Yeah.
They ain't blocking out rows.
Yeah.
We
getting all this money.
Full flight. Every flight I've been on the past 6 flights, bro. Full fucking flight. I'm like, God damn.
You haven't dealt no masters. The anti-masters? I had last
there was
3
one
flights.
Guy.
Yeah.
There was one guy that didn't want to put on his mask to get onto the plane.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro.
Cut that fuck shit when we in the air, bro.
Exactly.
We got places to go. Motherfuckers don't know how to act, bro.
What this nigga is?
Group F. Yeah. Bro, wait till we're in the air. Cut that shit out. Well, they can't turn this shit around.
Failed, bro.
Group F nigga, bro. Don't want to put on his mask to get onto the plane. I'm like, bro, put the fucking mask on. Wait, when we're in the air, you take your mask off, you raise hell all you want, bro. But you holding up this fucking plane we got places to go. This nigga with his Group F ticket giving us problems to leaving.
I think the airports don't use their lifetime ban enough. That's what it is. Because people be acting like they're in the regular streets. Like, I can act a fool in this bitch. Like, we can't take away your rights to fly. If they start really doing that, a couple high-profile places, when they realize they have to drive from one part of this nation to the other, motherfuckers are gonna start acting right though. They start telling you, all right, bitch, you can't fly.
It shouldn't even be just one thing. They should all talk to each other And if this guy gives a problem on
you're not flying
Delta,
another. Exactly, yeah.
If he gives a problem on
Right now, you
JetBlue,
get kicked off of one company and you go to the
just
next
go to the next one. Yeah,
They need to do that universal.
he needs to be.
You out this
across
bitch.
the
You ain't
board,
flying.
No fly.
Yeah.
They need to put you on that terrorist
Greyhound.
list.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Because nigga, you terrorizing my fucking plane, my flight.
Exactly.
Put that nigga on the terrorist list and call it a fucking day.
Make waking on get this bitch across the Greyhound. When you tying a couple motherfuckers up that way, everyone gonna act proper. They're gonna go, this shit isn't you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because people do be acting like.
Because they don't think it's
Like
a privilege,
yeah.
bro. This is a privilege for you to be able to get on this plane and get to
Exactly.
where you're going in 2 hours versus having to drive 16 hours. It's a
Exactly.
fucking privilege. Act like it. Motherfuckers just treat it like it's fucking the city bus, bro.
Complaining. I know they be cursing out. You know, some people got mad and they have to take certain stuff off and they have to check out. Like, we about to hop on a fucking plane, niggas. Do all your provisions security wise. As long as we get on that plane in time, we're good to go.
They tell you kids under 2 years old over 2 years old have to wear a mask the whole flight. Motherfucker with 6 years old, 7-year-olds don't want to put on the fucking mask once they get on the plane. I'm like, bruh.
It's wild though. It's wild. Yeah, planes do be. I can see it makes you. I be thinking like there's a way to hack a way to get into private planes or smaller
That
planes.
shit is super expensive.
It's super expensive, but you be thinking maybe you could go at it as a group or something like a group. You know what I'm saying? Like
Still.
like you're saying if you could catch one. I don't know. It's wild.
Just don't put me in Group F, bro. Long as I'm in Group A, I'm fine, bro. Usually it's a good experience, but once they let them Group F people on the plane, man, hell. All right, what we talking about today? What absurdities we getting into?
Should we start with let's do politics. Let's see. I only got one topic on that on politics.
Go ahead, because I didn't have enough for politics. Let's start politics.
So what do y'all think about Juneteenth? And a lot of people who think
Oh yeah, that is
it's
one.
really like a slap in the face.
I rocks with Juneteenth because black folks, you know, you could never make us happy. You know, now that it's just been passed, Juneteenth is not a federal holiday. But people are acting like it's a slap in the face. But black folks been celebrating Juneteenth before it was a federal holiday. Mm-hmm. The fact that it's accelerates of a
Now
federal
you actually get the day off, motherfucker. What you complaining about?
But you know, you can't.
It's really not for you because they say everybody else get the day off.
But there's
even the white man get the day off.
D.L. Hughley says that most people that's going to benefit from it is the white man because they got most government jobs.
Some niggas are going to have to work on Juneteenth.
But now you get paid time and a half. I mean, it don't matter. At least now it's national recognition because it's been a black person holiday, kind of like Kwanzaa. That the world, the most of the U.S. like, yeah.
We need to add Kwanzaa.
Y'all on some off-brand shit. If y'all want to celebrate, you celebrate, but we don't really recognize that here. Now this is a federal holiday. Now the whole U.S. knows what is this Juneteenth you speak of. Maybe some people gonna like learn. I'm not mad at it. Let it be a federal holiday.
Yeah, I'm good with this. Any extra holiday is good for me, bro. It's not
Exactly.
a problem.
It's federal. If
Eventually,
you have a government job, that's an extra pay.
Eventually, there's going to be a gay day. That's going to be a federal holiday.
Yeah, you think I'm going to be against a gay day? If I had a federal job, I'm going to take a day off.
And I'm going to be like, yes, bitch.
Yes. Shout, one time for them. That'll be federal holidays. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna say we off tomorrow because of gay day. Yes, bitch. Yes. So I ain't got no problem.
Well, people don't realize the people that's passing the laws, they work the least.
Exactly.
You remember the Senate? You know how much days off those motherfuckers got.
Oh, come on.
They're not even counting the holidays. They have an extra. I think they have every Fridays off because they have to go back to their hometown or they have meeting there. These motherfuckers barely work. So you got to make them put as much federal holidays on the books as possible. Then at least some of the rest of us get the benefit
the fact
from
that they only have to serve one term just to get like a lifetime.
Oh, exactly, lifetime check.
Pay.
Exactly.
Like,
So
fucking ridiculous, man.
this is somewhat. Let the people benefit somewhat of it. I'm cool with them. Let them throw more federal holidays on the books. If you had a federal job, it
what
works.
about you, Greg? What's your take on Juneteenth? You like it? Don't like it?
I'm okay with it. I mean, I don't have any issues with it. But like, it's like for like, I guess like with like a lot of black folks, it's like that's not the way really like. What they really want is the reparation.
Niggas, no one ever told y'all black folks y'all get a reparation. Did Biden run on reparations? Biden's not running reparations, right?
So
and Trump didn't want reparations.
That's really the topic right now.
When did black people think they're going to get reparations? Neither white man said they're running reparations. How y'all thought y'all could get reparations, right? That's what I don't understand. It's like if I went to I went to an award show and I'm not even a contestant. I'm just a guest, and I expect that in that I was supposed to get an award. Like, bro, this program ain't got nothing to do with you.
Exactly, bro. I don't know.
You know what I mean?
These folks.
Biden didn't even pretend to run on reparations.
People just
Trump never ran on reparations. I don't know why folks thought, because what it was is the same folks that said don't vote unless they give us something to vote for. Y'all didn't vote, apparently. And those that didn't expect that. Don't try to flip it. Niggas never ran on reparations. That never happened.
People always gonna find something to complain about.
But you also have like who else? Judge Joe Brown said like he wouldn't celebrate it. You got people who said like yeah, they'll what you call that? It's good like to recognize it, but you already know like a lot of niggas gonna use it to go clubbing, throw parties.
So what? That's
do
what we do. That's what we do at 4th of July, Cinco de Mayo. Shit that ain't even ours. That's what you do on a holiday. You get a free check and a day off. Go fucking party. What you were supposed to do in that bitch?
What he wanting?
Spend that day doing black rights? Yeah.
Sit at home and
just for the cause, like just remembering, hey.
So we supposed to sit at home and have a thoughtful conversation on this holiday about when the slaves found out that they were free and everybody all slavery was done.
Yeah.
So we supposed to sit at home and just do what we supposed to do if we're not supposed to have a good barbecue and chill out?
Listen,
no one complains about barbecuing on 4th of July. Why is Judge Joe Brown complaining about niggas having a good time on niggas just want niggas to have a good time?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because it's definitely deserved because black folks don't have the same Independence Day as the white Americans. So it didn't make any sense that we're partying on 4th of July. We'll take it because we can get it. But if this was their actual day, let them have that let them say that's their real day. I don't see this issue.
Why is it not a day to celebrate?
If you from the islands like us, we get 3 of them bitches. We get January 1st, we get 4th of July, and now we got Juneteenth. Because you know what I'm saying? every different independent that we get the pull from. Different islands, you know what I'm saying? If you can Bahamian or Jamaican, they have all theirs different ones, but you know what I'm saying? So it makes sense where you get the pull from different ones.
Niggas is gonna find something to complain about.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that. Like you'll see memes talking about justice reform, no, police reform, no, will they give back? What was it we're saying? Reparations, no. Juneteenth, yes. And they're making it sound like, and they're saying how these folks will give you anything that's symbolic, but nothing stick. I like. Listen, they never ran. Maybe it is true they give you something that's symbolic, but they never ran on reparations. So I don't know what y'all expected. This is just a bonus. We'll take it. On top of that, the same people that are complaining about it. This is how the hypocrisy of the country is. Trump said maybe he'll make Juneteenth a federal holiday. And those people didn't say nothing. Those black conservatives were cool with it. Mm-hmm. This is Trump's idea. Just fulfilled. Remember Trump said, I got Juneteenth popular, this, that, and third. No one's speaking on it before. Maybe I'll make it a federal holiday. Trump's out of office, and we went through it and turned it a holiday. Now that it's not under Trump, now like, what does this mean? Had Trump passed and motherfuckers been cool, they're like, what did the last president do? You know what I'm saying? It's just hypocrisy. The last president, this is one thing that Trump did say he'll do. Make Juneteenth a federal holiday. Now he got one. What y'all complaining about? You know what I'm saying?
So I see a lot of Juneteenth sales.
Yeah, there's gonna be Juneteenth sales. I seen the ad that's funny when they talk about like this is your only compromise. You know, your 3/4 compromise. They're making a bunch of shit the Gap ads they're making for that shit was hilarious. But, hey man, if it's a recognized holiday, these companies gonna pay up. I don't have an issue with it. Let black folks have it. We have anything else in politics, or that's the only thing?
That's the only thing I had.
New York had their mayor. Andrew Yang was he running on this one, or is he running for a mayor or governor?
He's running for mayor. I don't know if I don't know what elections they're having, but New York has a whole new system where it's like a rank system.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Where if you say you voting for a candidate, you could rank them from 1 through 5. And if your number 1 don't win, your second vote goes to, The person, if your number one doesn't win,
then whatever your high, your thing will automatically fall for the next guy you're coming
right.
for.
Okay. I was
Okay.
like, this is just gonna be a bunch of chaos. They gonna turn New York into Florida voting.
I like shit like that though, because it makes it where I wanted this guy, but if I like another person, I'm cool with this person winning. I'll do my second thing instead of if I only get to pick one, winner takes all. Yeah, Andrew Yang lost tonight. Yeah, Andrew Yang ain't won a race yet, though. Andrew Yang, he just conceded the.
I didn't even know he was running for mayor. That's how bad it is.
Yeah, it was him, someone else. There was the black guy that used to be a sheriff, or some shit like that. He was like, I don't know if he was running the Republican ticket. He was very pro cop and shit like that.
So who won?
Who won? Let me see. New York and Mario. Someone we don't know. It don't really have to do us. But
Cuomo wasn't running for re-election.
I think he's up.
Well, good for New York.
So yeah, we'll see how that works. What are we doing? I guess we can switch out of politics. That's all we have for politics for this week. I felt like DeSantis might have did some fuck shit recently again.
No, DeSantis is like the number one Republican for 2024. Mm-hmm. So that's in politics. He's the next man up.
He might win it. I mean, the way DeSantis, we're just saying here in the car how we're saying how if you got disability, if you do a crime, if they had it their way, the DeSantis would come up with some shit like that to make it where you
no felons get disability,
but felons can't get disability. They don't got that, but trust me, that's some shit right up their sleeves. Let them find out enough black people on disability, Florida would pass some bullshit like that.
Yeah, but I think it would have to go. It have to come through federally because disability is federal.
Yeah,
it's not
state.
Through the state.
Yeah. So yeah, what did he do? He didn't do nothing recently. I know he took that money that was supposed to go towards like COVID and shit like that. A lot of, you know how there's a lot of grants, land grants, if you do first-time home buyers and shit like that. He cut that budget in half.
Well, he's cutting Florida's pandemic unemployment off.
Yeah, he's cutting that off. He cut off all these grants for new home ownership in half, and he gave the firefighters and all those stuff, police officers a raise, school teachers. So that's how it was propping them up. I appreciate for the raise, but they don't realize where the money came from. Mm-hmm. So all these new home buyers, you know what I'm saying? Especially at these prices in Florida, they getting fucked, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna qualify, he cut a lot of the grants in half. But DeSantis is definitely a Republican's wet dream, the way he getting shit done down here. He had already passed that rule that you're allowed to run people over. Yeah. And someone
protesters.
Yeah, they just ran through a gay pride parade this past week. 2 people died.
Was that in Florida?
Yeah, that was in Florida.
Oh wow.
So maybe the driver might be able to get off.
Two people got hit by a car at a gay parade.
Yep.
But that was a parade, not a protest. So.
All parades are protests, the same thing.
That's
all. I think that's what you learn. Once you surround my car, you showing signs. I fear for my life. I gotta go through that bitch.
So any gatherings?
Yeah, the gathering. I fear for my life. I'm late for work. I gotta go through this shit. Take a couple bodies with you. Let's go into now. Let's get these absurdities in hip hop. I have the first one. Tory Lanez drops a video this past weekend, which I feel might be the best video this year so far. Tory Lanez featuring the baby. Fucking fire ass video.
I saw a clip of it. I didn't see the whole thing.
Phenomenal, man. I'm telling you. It's called Scat. And what happens is, it's already trending online because the video's fired. Shit is dope.
Guess who's mad?
And already people's mad online talking about, I thought the baby said he was never going to release this song.
Sound like O'Shea. Yeah. Guess who's mad?
So you want to know the Meg camp kind of mad. Her friends saying, oh, the baby's canceled. Like, y'all can't even cancel Tory. How you going to cancel the baby for doing features? And here comes Meg talking about support. She comes online. She says, niggas support you in private, but then do some fuck shit in public. And then her boyfriend, Party, you know what I'm saying, Partisan, he talking about, that nigga, that's some weak shit if you ask me, this, that, and the third. And the baby said, hold on, don't get this internet shit, let y'all gas you up, you know what I'm saying? First, the baby said, basically, that ain't got nothing to do with me and shit like that. Mm-hmm. And her dude talking about, that's just some weak shit, you know what I'm saying, y'all niggas in it. Niggas, basically, I did a pick a side type shit. Y'all only doing this because of the politics of the game. And you see the baby respond like, Y'all must really not know who I am. Y'all over here. Basically,
No, I
don't try to
his
like this innocent.
response. His response was something like, you know how I get down in real life.
Yeah, you know how I get down in real life. Don't let this internet shit gas
do
you
this
up.
internet shit, nigga. You know how I get down in real life.
Yeah, and Partisan's backing this girl, but this isn't worth backing a girl. Like, I understand this is an industry. This guy shot at you, allegedly. Did you expect him, no one to work with him at this point on? This isn't a friendship thing.
Yeah.
Because if it was a friendship thing,
It's business, yeah.
this is a business. If it was a friendship thing, the same way when Meg got signed by her record label and she did her management dirty by going to Rock Nation, and really her record label should be like, none of y'all should be fucking with Meg because she did us dirty. This ain't how it goes. People get stepped over, crossover. It's a business move. Simple as that. You can't just expect no. This is your shit is on some criminal shit, some personal shit. Let the court of law sort that shit out. This ain't got nothing to do with them. Niggas hang out with people who shoot people. This is politics.
Yeah, niggas just trying to make good music. What's the problem?
Look at Buddy right now, who can't get no features, no nothing. He get no clubs is letting him perform. Quando Rondo, because he done killed because his homeboy killed King Von. And you don't see no one feeling sad for Quando Rondo. There's politics to that. Because King Von was the better rapper. Motherfucker got a fire-ass catalog. People don't give a fuck that Quando Rondo's being fucked over, do they? Where's the sad tears for Quando Rondo? Because people know they like the same shit. This nigga makes some fire heat together. We ain't trying to hear all that, oh, he shouldn't hang together. Just say you don't fuck with him. That's it. But you ain't got to make it a whole public thing. Oh, why you people mess with Tory, not mess with Tory. You're really trying to blackball. Your job's not to blackball him through music. Your job is to blackball him through court. Stand before that judge, press your charges, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? You can't really be mad that this guy is gonna be working.
Because a few years ago, she had an interview where she was talking about she don't think as an artist that she shouldn't be able to work with anybody because of somebody else not liking them.
Exactly.
And now this comes up and you have a whole different stance that people shouldn't work with somebody because you don't like them.
Yeah, and Partisan trying to take it on the protect black women. And this is his old lady, so Partisan's doing what he's doing. But like, you gotta slow up, bro. You can't be. I understand. I'm cool. Here's the difference. I'm protecting my girl if someone tries her. But if someone she's cool with taking with someone she ain't cool with, I ain't gotta go out and be like, hey, I ain't gotta call them out. Just tell her, hey, don't fuck with that person. What are you out here doing on Twitter calling out the baby? Now you might have an issue with the baby. Is your girl gonna come protect you?
Yeah, it's not.
When fuck around, make the baby catch his third body out here because you want to out here want to take a stand.
I don't understand niggas like that. That just because you don't fuck with a nigga, you think other people shouldn't fuck with him. Even if you guys like say we were a group of mutual friends.
Yeah.
And Nate stopped fucking with Gray.
Yeah.
And just because I still talk to Gray, Nate is mad at me for talking to Gray. Like, what kind of bitch shit is that? That's whole shit to me.
Yeah, don't make
I would
no
never
sense.
tell a friend not to hang out with an old friend because I don't like this person.
Yeah.
Like, y'all still got y'all friendship on another level. That's y'all friendship.
Exactly.
Why would I try to fucking tell you not to hang out with this person?
Yeah, and it just compartmentalizing. Just different people hang with different people. I just found it online. They made it a whole thing. I was like, I don't see the issue. This man still is not guilty. I'm saying it's innocent to proven guilty. And like I said, this dude's moving like an innocent man out here. You swear that he did this, that, and the third. And he said the court process taking long, but you still haven't done no full, thorough interview which you explained what happened. And he's moving like an innocent guy. He's moving like a guy that's done a crime supposed to move. Regardless, I mean, not even. He's moving like an innocent guy for sure. But in hip hop, he's moving like he's supposed to move. Because when you fall back in hip hop, that could be the end of you.
Yep.
When you out here just dropping music
nowadays, when music comes out
exactly
every 3 days,
he's doing what he's supposed to do. When Rick Ross came out, like he used to be a cop. Rick Ross just kept laying music,
Yep.
and now look where he's at. That's one lesson you learn.
Now
you don't take no break.
Yeah.
You don't take no break. Tekashi should have never, when he got out, should have never stopped. You keep your foot on the throttle all the way through, and the fans will eventually forget. Yeah. That taking a gap, taking a break shit could be the end of you.
I think it's just the industry, and that's just a woman thing, bro. Because I guarantee if you ask your spouse, they don't like to mix friends. Me, if I'm having like a get together or anything like that, or going somewhere, my girl would ask me, are these people cool with each other? I'm like, I don't give a damn if they're cool with each other. You give a damn. I'm inviting everybody that I want there.
Ain't my problem, right?
I don't have no problem mixing friends that I met in college from friends I met back home, from just friends I met from work. Everybody come through. Just don't disrespect my shit, because I don't expect nobody to come and disrespect my shit anyway. I'm like, if they don't get along, they don't get along. I don't give a damn.
I guess it's different because most people ain't. You tend to be more of a. You tend to throw a lot more social events. Most people
I invite everybody that
we don't. We tend to go to them more than throw them, so we don't really mind. I'm like, I don't care what's saying. I got no problem with it, but I guess that is something you do have to think about. Because imagine if you're spending some nice shit and two people get active in your shit, disrespect your shit. You seen that video this weekend? These guys had a wedding, and you see like the groom jumping the shit out of this one guy at the wedding. I was like, bruh. And then the caption said that whatever they say he did that shit. If you ever see a group, if you ever see the whole group Scott jump over there, they said whatever they say he did that shit. I was like, damn. But imagine all the money you spend for a wedding, making memories, and a fight break out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So you do have to think of some shit.
I don't think about shit like that, bro. Because I'm like, hey, whatever. I don't care if they get along or not. They can come. Everybody can come.
Yeah, be on your best behavior at my shit. Yeah,
exactly.
Check your beef at the door.
Exactly. Because I'm never going to someone's function and acting a fool, even if I see someone there that I don't like. And there's not much people I don't like in this world.
That's true.
So I expect the same courtesy that I give other people. I expect people to give it to me. So that's why I just invite everybody. No matter if you guys are friends or not friends. You might see someone you don't like. If you mad at me for seeing someone you don't like, just go home, bro. So
everybody immature. You know what I'm saying?
But that's a woman thing where they don't like to mix different friends in different groups because they don't know if they gonna mesh together. I'm like, I don't give a damn if them niggas mesh together or not. I'm not asking these niggas to drink out of the same cup.
That's true.
Niggas have fun, man. But
okay, another absurdity we have this week. Your boy, Mr. 305, your boy Trick Daddy.
Out here wilding.
Making salacious claims. He goes online and talk about...
Where did that even come from, bro?
He was on like a panel speaking different stuff. And he's a Southern nigga, so he says that Beyonce can't really sing like that, and Jay-Z isn't really like the king of hip-hop like that. But it's just basically because he said what Jay-Z is to New York is what Beyonce is to like, it's to R&B. So it just made it good that they went together. Almost like it's a business thrive. Two empires come together, but that don't really mean no shit. Like to him, she can't really sing like that. She don't write her own shit. And to me, Jay-Z wasn't really popping like that till after Biggie died and New York used to run the scene. And y'all just wanted someone to fill in the vacancy real quick. So you're like, so he had to hurry up and he's like, what kind of king how to go and hop on some Southern nigga shit? This, that, and the third. But that's just a Southern bias. He's a Southern boy. You got to imagine Trick Daddy been on since Uncle Luke days.
He just wasn't making sense at all. It was like, how many kings changed their name like 4 or 5 times?
But he's a Southern boy. A lot of Southern niggas want to fuck with Jay-Z. It's been like that.
Yeah, but Jay-Z's always been Jay-Z.
That's true. But
people have aliases.
You got to imagine how
just like Trick Daddy, and then there's Trick Daddy Dollars.
I don't
That's
think
not
he really,
a name change.
I don't think he really followed Jay-Z's career. He probably just never You got to imagine Trick Daddy's favorite artist is Tupac. A lot of Southern niggas' favorite artist is Tupac, and a lot of Southern niggas don't fuck with Jay-Z because they come off the Tupac tree. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was like that too. When
I was younger, I wasn't fucking with no Jay-Z.
Or
so I used to been fucking with Biggie because Bad Boy era is just too fucking powerful.
Let me tell you.
but Jay-Z...
Quick confession. When after Tupac died, I was furious with the whole Bad Boy Entertainment.
Oh, no.
Biggie died, I was like, yeah, he good.
Yeah,
I was like, good. That nigga was responsible for Pac dying.
Yeah.
So I was like, what? Maybe...
Like 10, 8 years
9
old?
years old, probably, bro. And I was like, yeah, fuck that nigga. He should have died. He fucking was involved in Pac getting killed. So it's because you don't really understand at that age. But I was like, but I listen to Biggie now, and I love that shit.
I remember when I got on, because I was from the South, I didn't really know. I wasn't big on, when I got on my lyrical stuff was when someone put me on, like around the time the Rough Riders started kicking in with the, or the metaphors and all that, and I run the double back. Like, damn, a lot of niggas were kicking, but I remember going back and having to double back and getting on the Jay-Z train and realizing this nigga's a beast. You know, so a lot of Southern niggas just never went back. Depending on what age you were, you just like, fuck it, I ain't fuck with that nigga. You don't care what he says. You don't think you don't realize that you don't care what he's been rapping about, whether it be dope boy shit, high level dope boy shit. Because this nigga came out speaking on. Jay-Z been speaking about the upper echelons of dope boy shit since it came out. So you're not talking about slinging. He's never been about the corner boy rap. This nigga's talking about the boss.
I remember, you know, Wilberson.
Yeah.
This was like when I was like my first year in college.
Yeah.
And Jay-Z dropped that, what's that song with Beanie Siegel and them where he says, Dope Boy of the Year or some shit like that. And then Wilberson came to me, was like, damn, I didn't know this nigga talk about selling dope. I was like, yeah, bro, let me print out all these, let me print out Reasonable Doubt and all these other albums and listen to it, and you gonna see all the dope talking he's throwing in there. And then he became a fan of Jay-Z. And this is niggas that wasn't even fucking with nothing New York.
And not only that, it might be levels where you fuck with it, because average dope boy can't listen to Jay-Z because he ain't talking about selling little shit
on the corner.
Yeah, he's always been the supplier side. You now getting, I think Rick Ross started doing that, but niggas were really talking about slanging on the block. Every now and then you had a nigga talking about keys, but you know he was faking it. He didn't give you enough details. Jay-Z been talking about this heavy shit from the jump.
Yeah, I think for the South it was just an understanding thing.
Yeah.
Niggas wasn't understanding the metaphors and
this motherfucker
wasn't really
personification and all that shit. Niggas wasn't understanding that shit.
Yep.
But nowadays you grow up, you get a little older, then now you actually can process it.
Yeah, so I think because he's from the South, he had his own biases, and you know, like I like to say, Trick was one of the best to ever do it in Florida. Maybe even out the South, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he stopped his own career. The career didn't stop him.
Nah, it was that lupus thing.
Well, I'm just saying, he stopped. He could have kept making music.
No,
he just stopped. The
lupus got him, bro.
Whatever it is.
And they couldn't beat that lupus, bro.
It slowed him down. And
lupus fucked my dog up.
And Rick Ross seen the opportunity and jumped right in. Rick Ross ain't looked back since. But back then, boy, when Trick had a run, man, Trick made it popular. See, there's a difference. When you're from the South, there's two different Southern niggas. There's the Southern niggas that still dress baggy and this, that, and third, got the grill. But there's the Southern South nigga, the nigga that takes pride in looking ugly, hair fucked up, dirty grill, this, that. The nigga that takes pride in, I'd rather look scary than to look cute with a nice shape up. He represented that. You know what I'm saying? He came in first clean with a little, with a baldy. But after a while, he got the dread. You know, he represented what Dade stands for, shit like that. Now niggas is clean up and saying, so there's those Southern niggas. He was representing the Southern nigga that rather look like, nigga, I'd rather nigga not try me than to look like a pretty boy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And he was doing all that. So those niggas went on that. These other niggas that are here looking clean, looking dapper, they ain't on that. These niggas have expensive shit on, but they rather look like killers than they do us. So Trick just comes from a different era. He was the head of that. And like I said, without proper representation, you know what I'm saying, with him falling back on the scene, I think all these other boys got to come up, and I think he's still trapped in his era. He still thinks he'll never see Jay-Z as respectable. He probably thinks like there's politics to it more than anything. He feels that's why Jay-Z's in his position more so than, you know what I'm saying? Because if he's from the South, I can guarantee you Trick's probably favorites, probably some of our same favorites. He probably seeing, if it's outside of himself, he's probably seeing Juvenile, 8-Ball MJG, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. He's probably looking at Scarface, exactly. And you'll notice a lot of people say Scarface, but that shit in the South, that's what they really fucking mean it. You know what I'm saying? That's what they really fucking, this is what niggas were really fucking with, you know what I'm saying, with Scarface. So it's just different. I don't, either way, Trick went on this whole rant, kind of hating on Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Sounding foolish, bro.
Sounding wild, saying that she can't sing. I was like, bro, what do you mean she can't sing? You wild like that.
The new life he had today said he doesn't compare her to Whitney Houston.
Yeah,
Patti LaBelle, which I understand that, but it says she can't sing.
Generation.
Nah, I've made that argument. I never said she can't sing. I said the argument that I felt she was
She's
overrated.
not on their level. Yeah, she's not.
She is on those girls' level. She doesn't sing a lot of the ballads that she's known for, but she has the capability. There's a difference when you can't do it because she has the ability to do it. That's the difference. She just doesn't always do it because she has a wider base. Some people can't do those things. She has the absolute ability to sing those ballads at those tones. She can actually sing. That's the difference.
Now, if you replace Beyonce's name with Sierra,
Yeah.
I could be like, okay, Trick onto something.
Or even Rihanna. These girls ain't singing. Beyonce can actually sing,
Right.
but because you're hearing her on songs like 7 o'clock or something, but she has songs like Angel. She can actually
put her on like Whitney Houston level.
Oh, I'm telling you, this
Beyonce
girl
can
can
sing,
sing, bro.
Mariah
I've made it because to
Carey, she's
me,
not on that level.
I've made this argument because I always felt like Adele, because Adele's only straight singing. But there's tracks that Beyonce has that are just ballads. They're just not on the radio. They're on her albums. She can actually sing. She's an actual singer. And then what happens is she's just such a good performer that we have to package it with it that she can't be out here busting out ballads in the middle of performing and dancing and singing. In other words, remember we had a whole spiel of Beyonce until I seen her that homecoming thing.
You was on that bullshit.
Yeah, after I seen that homecoming thing, I was like, oh yeah, she's the absolute
you on that
fucking
bullshit.
best performer ever. After I
Yeah,
seen
she
the
is,
homecoming
yeah.
thing, I was like, ain't no one fuck with no Beyonce. After I seen
Fucking
that
Adele stopped fucking performing because of fucking Beyonce.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? She's a different beast. There's a difference because some people, the machine might hype you up and you're like, the machine's kind of helping you. You're not as great as you say you
actually
are.
have the talent.
She actually
and the
has
machine.
Yeah, she actually has.
She put in a lot of work
monster.
too. Yeah,
She's a monster. The machine does prop her up, but she's a fucking beast and she cares. It ain't like the machine's just propping up like how they used to do Britney Spears back in the days. Hey, we need you in this, we need that. When you see behind the scenes, it's her that's deciding, hey, I need the lighting like this. I need this like, hey, I need these people. They know how to dance. I want them to come in and do some moves for my show. She's very much into the art. She's not there by mistake. She's like how Kanye used to be. She's very much she's very what they call it, like a mastermind when it comes to this.
Let me tell
this
you
music
what
shit.
Beyonce is. Beyonce is music's Floyd Mayweather to boxing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Everybody say Floyd's over this, over that, but that nigga put in the fucking work.
Yeah, exactly.
That nigga's put us on the fucking work 100 times more than everybody else, and that's what Beyonce does in music.
Yeah,
Floyd just does it in boxing.
she gets she gets busy. She gets busy, and it's the same hate that motherfuckers see about LeBron. You're like, oh, this nigga, this, that, and third. Oh, the NBA's propping up. I'm like, yeah, but what guy goes to the fucking finals that many times? That there's the whole system with all these other teams. How does one player have this much pull against all these other millionaires, billionaires, these other billionaire athletes, all these other people that have their own needs and their own wants? How did this guy be able to see that and be able to get to that point every year in, year out? Y'all denying that? Ain't no system in place set that up for that guy.
People don't like greatness, bro.
It's one of the
Beyonce's
things people try to deny it, but there's some shit you can't deny. So motherfuckers, sometimes you got to sit back and be like, listen, man, some people, it ain't by accident they got there. Like if you think of like, remember I used to say that about Trump, or we like to hate on Trump. But you check out Trump's backstories, when you see some of his long cons from when he built hotel buildings and he would put extra buttons in the elevator for floors that weren't there just so he could lie. Like, who thinks of shit like that? Only a motherfucker that's thinking about greatness. You got to be playing that shit out in the long run, bro. He's seen a big picture, big time, real early. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's motherfuckers just so he can say, oh, it's bigger than this building, because he know ain't nobody going to come measure this shit. I might as well throw that shit up and I can get the bragging rights and I get the thing going. It's genius when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? So even someone like him to get to the point of presidency, you can't doubt him. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just that good. People, don't like to see greatness. Or we like to think that, they ain't really that great. It's hype. Some people are really that great, bro. Some people really get that busy. So, the downside of it with Trick is the fact that the Beehive now went and go, his Sunday's Eatery, they went to go fucked up all the ratings on it. I think it's just like down to like a 2.9. Giving them bad reviews, fucking this shit up.
You fuck with the wrong people, bro. Sometimes you just gotta shut up.
Yeah, it happens. Some people got too much power. I know one thing is black folks hate when they see black folks aren't accustomed to seeing black folks in power. And when black folks in power use their power, we look at it as if they're green or this messed up. But white folks in power use their power all the time. If you go against Jay-Z, he will do some shit to fuck up your career. It's expected. That's what you do when you have power. What's the point of me having power if I don't use it?
Competition is.
Yeah, if I can't flex it. What's the point of having this power? I'm going to crush you if you ever speak against me. That's why so much people don't speak against Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? That's why he said, hey, we're not going to award shows anymore if my people aren't winning. Now you check this year, almost everyone in Rock Nation got a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? Or get Grammy nominated or Oscars, is that a third?
Is it Gilly the kid that can't make no more music because he said something negative about Jay-Z?
Gilly, yeah, it might be Gilly. He said Gilly had some shit on Baby and all that. But maybe even Jay-Z, yeah, he does bring that up. He like, that's why he had to go to the podcast route. Even Joe Budden, yeah, he had one against Jay-Z. A lot of niggas that go against this dude, their career is pretty much over. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he does. He gets to flex his power. We're just not used to, like I said, we're not used to a black person being positioned. Now you talk crazy about Beyonce. Now you got a whole side business, mind you. This is outside your rap career. You got your booming ass restaurant. People probably go down to Miami and say, hey, let me see what's checking. They check out their app and like, oh, this got 5 stars. I'm going to check out Trick Daddy's spot. Now they about to go in there and see this 2.2, 2.9 rating. And look how much more customers you might lose. All because you wanted to say Beyonce can't sing.
Right. You might keep your little hip hop people.
Yeah.
But the tourists
they gonna fucking shit. Because these people came through and sabotage your shit. Because you're talking spicy. It happens when you fuck with Nicki Minaj.
So what makes him like, just wake up to this day?
This fucking Trick Daddy is the GOAT. That's why I like Trick Daddy. There's some, like I said, there's the Florida man. Trick Daddy embodies the Florida man, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what it can't be reason to it. Sometimes he on some off the wall shit. That's what they do. No difference than with Trina when she was going to get the people talking about, y'all need to stop worrying about these buildings. Sometimes Miami, sometimes Florida shit, people say some shit that y'all not going to agree with. Remember when she was siding with they're mad at Trina because she was more worried about the buildings when people were protesting for Black Lives Matter? I'm like, listen, sometimes people going to say some shit that y'all don't agree with. It's how Florida gets down. That's how it goes. But they're trying to say they need to cancel that show, get them off the air. But that's the downside of being a pundit. Sometimes you get to speak every day, but Trick ain't worried about it. He said it's his opinion. To him, she can sing, but she ain't all those things. She's not that big.
Yeah, that I understand. Like as far as like level of singing, talent. No, the level of like I don't think she could do like some stuff like what's her name can do, Mariah Carey or Whitney Houston. But as far as performing, yeah, she's like the next after Michael Jackson.
I mean, the same thing happened with like Carrie Hilson when she said that Beyonce wasn't that great. The fucking beehives went ram on her page, went crazy. Carrie Hilson went from being a poppin' singer. She was a songwriter before that, then became a pop singer. She had to fall right back to songwriting again. Ended her music career.
That's the thing. Like Carrie Hilson was upset because she wasn't getting the shine that she wanted, but she was writing the music. Like, who gives a shit? Quentin Miller wrote some fire ass shit.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody want to listen to it from Quentin Miller.
Yep.
But put Drake on that bitch and everybody, it's a hit.
Exactly. Quentin Miller, Meek Mill airs out Quentin Miller for writing for Drake. Then whoops Quentin Miller's ass. Quentin Miller loses his leg. That's just the end of his career. No one feels bad for Quentin Miller. That's politics, though. Just too much power. And here goes Meek and Drake cool again. Meanwhile, Quentin Miller's career is how it ended.
Meanwhile, you fucked up a whole nigga career.
You forgot a whole nigga bag.
On some bullshit. And now you friends with the nigga.
Yeah, like you friends with here Quentin Miller is. Can't write on no one's record no more. That shit is fucking crazy, bro. But that's how it happens, though. That's politics. So, yeah, Trick gonna have to hold that L, though. Maybe he might have to apologize. Trick's a wild boy to begin with, man. What else we have? You got this absurdity. You seen this thing with Ace Hood and his baby mama?
I did not.
Yeah, this past weekend he went online. He was complaining how he didn't get to have his son during Valentine's Day. Father's Day, and basically he was saying how his baby mama's gonna make it seem because it's about money. She's gonna make it seem like he doesn't provide for his kids, not there for his kids. He made a whole list of things how she's gonna make it seem, but it's really just about money. And her response to it was like, "Oh no, it's not about money. But first of all, nigga, you owe me $92,000, and I don't know how this nigga act like I need him about more money when he ain't had no money before the pandemic." He just got a little bit of money because he got this PPE loan for $142,000. And he don't got no employees, so I don't even know how he got $142,000. I like, she never adjusted the fact that he's saying that you don't want me to see my kids because of money.
All she did was bring up money.
All she did is bring up money. Why can't he not see his kids? Because he is right. This has to be about money. She's like, oh, you want to act like he's like, she's like, I got a house. Both my cars paid for. I was like, listen, if you're a civilian and you think you out make earning a rapper, it's because he wants you to think you out earning him. You know what I'm saying? Especially like an Ace Hood. Don't think you really think you're going to punch a clock and you're going to be out fucking earning Ace Hood. Right. You don't know how those back ends work. You don't know how
they don't understand how business works.
That's like yeah, exactly.
Just because we go to child support court and they tell you I only make $40,000 a year, don't mean I'm only making $40,000.
Yeah, that's what I want them to make. That's what I want them to think I make, because that's all I want to pay Uncle Sam on. Don't you in your life think you really out earning fucking Ace Hood, who got his own little following, who gets his own streamings directly to him, who knows how much backdoor dig. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really think a civilian you're gonna out earn this guy? This is what he wants you to believe is you in his pocket.
So run with it.
But she out here talking. But the worst thing is how she kept leading into the PPE thing. He ain't got no employees. I don't know how he did that. So, that's the only time he's up. And either I brought it up to the court. They say he owes me my $92,000. So you bringing up this PPE thing and he owes you. So you say you can't have it both ways. Either that money isn't his or you want him to pay you with that money that isn't his. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get this nigga in jail or you trying to get this check?
True.
It don't make no sense, right?
She just want to cut her that PPE.
She does, but why are you airing him out then? Because if that nigga go to jail, you ain't getting that check regardless.
You got to say, go set up your own
set your shit up.
Go set up your own shit up and get your PPE. Don't worry about what I'm getting over here.
It's fucking wild, though. I was like, damn, she's there to do that. She's trying to get the people on them. I'm like, damn, she's trying to get the baby daddy locked up out here. And he's talking about, this is for, he's trying to get some love and hip-hop exposure. And Mona, I ain't got no story without me. I'm like, we don't even fucking know you. What are you talking about? How does the person think, how is there only one star in the family and the person think that they ain't got no storyline without me? We could literally cast someone else to play the baby mama. The audience would have don't know none the wiser. We can go hire somebody and say, this is Ace's baby mama, and she not be, and we'll watch it on Love and Hip Hop. Yep. Nothing the same, bro. People really are full of themselves out here, bro. This shit's fucking wild.
Big-headed, bro. People are big-headed.
I like, Mona, you ain't got no story without me. That shit is, either way, man, the people really got to watch who they laying down and having kids with. This shit, we done seen this shit happen entirely too many times when dudes going back and forth with their baby mamas, and they try to air them out or say these guys ain't paying this, ain't paying that. It's just crazy to me. It's crazy. Only persons I know that actually has like a good relationship with their baby mama out here.
Lil Boosie.
His baby, he every now and then, he don't really have those baby mamas coming out though. He had the one that testified against him that one time, but other than that, he's pretty solid. But you don't have, I'm talking about like Amber Rose and
Wiz Khalifa.
Wiz Khalifa. They got a fire relationship that she's dating, does her own thing. He's stored his kids, picking up his kids every time he takes them to school, or she ain't got no issues with him. And I'd say even Black China ain't got no issues on her dudes because she says she pays everything herself. She don't got none of her dudes on child support. So even though it is kind of sad that she's saying she does everything herself, but at least she could be running through those niggas' pockets, and she's not. She letting them niggas live, and that counts for something. If she only because some of these girls did try to take their 10 minutes of fame and try to stretch it out and get a bag out of it. And if you're able to do it, then all right. But if you ain't, don't be. I'm saying you got to know what comes with it.
But these chicks that have these celebrity babies by these rappers, they just in it for the money.
Yeah, but you're in it for the money, but you don't realize how his bread is structured. If he's hiding his bread from Uncle Sam, who the fuck you think you are? You think you're about to get this money? You know what I'm saying? If I could hide it from Uncle Sam, I could definitely hide it from you. Don't be out here trying to air me out saying I ain't paying you. It's the same way as you see Eliza Rain constantly going off on Future online. Like, listen, don't worry about how much that tour says he grossed. What does he tell Uncle Sammy gross? Because that's what you're getting out of. Because he's not giving, you know what I'm saying? He's not paying.
He's not paying his last baby mama?
Yeah. And you ain't played this. Y'all saw the glitz and glamour, but y'all didn't really think about how are you going to get this money. You're not his wife. You're not his thing. So how did you think just having a kid was going to give you access to a wealth of money? Like, you should look, how much is he paying in taxes per year? Because that's what you could be. Because this guy could be out here grossing $20 million shows left and right, and then come tax time, this guy said he only makes $120,000, and I have 6 kids.
I'm an employee, baby.
I'm an employee, baby. Exactly.
I'm an employee.
And now
that's the business.
You one of 7th baby mamas off his $120,000. How much did you expect? Don't out here calling him he's a bum, this, that, and that. Nah, because on paper he's doing what he's supposed to.
And that nigga didn't want the baby. You
wanted the baby. Exactly. If he's a bum and you wanted the baby with the bum, what does that make you? It's a play that didn't work itself out. That makes me think of our other absurdity. It's not kind of goes right along with it. You see this book, your boy Carmelo.
Is it true?
Yeah, it's true. He had a little side piece over there in the UK, Britain, like that.
It was Lee Daniels' niece.
Yeah, she has twins for Carmelo.
Wow.
I guess they're.
This is what I don't understand. Like these side chicks are these chicks that just getting dick from the dude and end up getting pregnant and trying to keep the baby so they could get a check, right?
Yep.
The dude never wanted the baby with you.
Yep.
What makes you think he's gonna want to be in that kid's life?
Yeah, she trying to say
that's
she
not my kid. That's your kid.
That's your kid. Yeah, that's your decision. Yeah, this is your power move, not my power. It was he said he was cool taking care of her financially, but she was like, that ain't good enough. She wanted him to be there. Like, I ain't never signed up to be there with you.
Exactly. That's what I understand if a dude don't take care of his kid because he had a relationship with a chick and then he just fought back and decided he didn't want to be responsible for this kid. But this guy never was in nothing with you serious like that, and he didn't want no kid from you.
Yeah.
You give him a kid, and now you want that nigga to play super dad. Shit don't work out like that in real life, bro.
Yeah, while this dude's in the middle of a fucking playoff, you texting him and shit like that. Talking about how he can't be here. Like, nigga, I'm trying to win a chip.
I would say, turn the TV on. Let my son see me. Let my kids see me. Turn the TV on, man.
Bad news that comes from it is that, as this news broke out, Lala files for divorce against Carmelo. They've been separated for a long time. He already had a kid on her already, so this is the third outside baby because these are twins.
These are twins, yeah.
So it's he gets a package.
And that spiteful heifer names the kid Cash.
Yeah.
After Lala's fictional character's kid in the show Power.
Wow.
So she's just all types of spiteful. That's why you get what you get what you get. She's lucky Carmelo can't hide his money from Uncle Sam.
Yeah. If you got a basketball player, then by all means call that nigga a bum if you want, because he can't hide his bread because he gets paid at that. He gets paid as an employee, high value. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? If he was a CEO or a rapper, you'd be fucked. But you don't got your one. You got your check. You got your check coming. Just shut up. Yeah.
He didn't want the kid, bro.
But here's my thing though. He convinced her to have the kid over there in UK and some shit like that.
Because she was keeping it. Like, I'm pretty sure that...
Here's the downside, though, is that I don't think child support's international.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She'd have to come here and then have to get the DNA test to do all that stuff. Yeah, the international... He could be like, I ain't paying nothing, this, and the third. And, you know what I'm saying? And she gonna chase after it. I wonder if she moves here, would he hurry up and move to UK and be like, that catch if you can? Yeah. That catch you can, bitch, you ain't ever touch his pockets.
I wonder, do the kid have to be a citizen and all that?
The kid's going to be a UK citizen.
I know, but like, if
she bring for the US? Here, yeah.
And try to put him on child support and the kid's not a citizen of the country, can our government actually go after him for that?
I don't know. I know they don't enforce child support internationally, though. So.
He played his cards right.
Yeah, he talked her into going over there. Yeah, he the shit is wild though. It's sad,
Because I'm pretty sure when she told him, I missed my period, I'm pregnant, he was like, hey, what you want to do? We could go to this clinic real quick and take care of that, but nah, you want to check. These chicks are just having these kids for money.
Yeah. It's a hustle. Sadly, it's a hustle. These guys don't know any better. These girls they're gonna find some way to bleed the check out of these dudes.
And the media never hold them accountable for it. They just dog the dude out for not wanting a kid.
My thing is, some of these dudes need to be dogged out because like a lot of times they just like chase the same women. Like she should have like a
yeah. She got a history. What you doing smashing?
Then,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll go after her. Have
You
a
can
kid
smash
by
it,
her.
just don't get her pregnant, bro.
Man, these girls be doing IBS to make sure that they're extra fertile.
Like
You
it's
out here
somebody who have
smashing.
like 3 baby daddies.
You out here smashing and you getting a twin every
Still
damn
got
time.
niggas after them.
Yeah, bro, it's ridiculous.
And it's always the same girls. Like it's always like the same within the same circle. Like it's
I know there's this trend online of people out here trying to hate on your boy Nick Cannon because Nick Cannon got a bunch of kids. So people saying, "Oh, he's the ideal reason why these guys need to be put on birth control." Some shit. They're like, "Why? None of his baby mamas complain. He take care of all his none of his baby mamas work. He take care of all his kids." You saying you can have kids in abundance if you have the means to pay for them.
If you got the money, you have as much kids as you want. What's the problem?
And that's his belief, Then there's different memes they had him on there. They call him Father Abraham. That's how Father Abraham. He said because Nick Cannon has a good 6 kids or so. You know what I'm saying? But he's dropping kids right and left. You know what I'm saying? But he's like, and they're talking about some of his kids overlap. Like, hey man, the man is in a committed relationship. He's out here rich, taking care of his kids. By all means. Now, is he gonna make up with them in time? That might be a whole different thing. But either ways, as long as he's providing for them, what can you tell him?
yeah, provide. I don't think you have time to give all of them.
He out here getting his bag. None of them are gonna get that time. They're gonna get that bag.
None of the
He's selling
mothers are
generational
gonna-
wealth.
None of the mothers are going to relinquish their custody and give them the kids.
Exactly.
So-
Because that's how they get the. Remember, his baby mamas don't work. He takes care of the moms. That's like part of the deal. He ain't telling these girls that don't have the kids. These are girls they have a kid. Okay, fine. Now you ain't got to work no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? So he's cool with that.
Put you on payroll.
Put you on payroll. You could eat, take care of my shit. He ain't got no problem. You could date. He ain't on you like that. So some of these girls are fine with that shit. There's a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this dude out here spreading his seeds. You know what I'm saying? He has a harem. And like I said, you don't have no girls out here complaining, call him a deadbeat. This dude has kids with Mariah Carey out here, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the cat is a different beast. I think as far as hip hop, I don't know if I have anything else. I think we might.
I got what I got. I got a little baby buys a Foot Locker and gave all the merchandise away.
He bought out all the inventory.
Yeah, he bought all the shoes out of Foot Locker and went to the hood and passed them out to everybody in the hood.
Oh, the dope shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, baby be making some moves, like, even like business, politics. Yeah,
The baby or little baby?
little baby.
Little baby getting a lot of money, man. It's good to spread out you know what I'm saying? Go out there and do good charity. You know what I'm saying? If rappers did this more often, I don't know if them boys would be off their back.
Yeah, I think he's
Like
gonna,
if he did this every other weekend and just went around just shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Give out to the hood, but people still hate on him. I don't know. It's hard to say because even the rappers are doing good.
That's the thing, like, because these rappers, they do a lot of stuff for the hood.
Yeah.
It's just that they're not putting it out on TV, on blogs and shit. So
Like I said, if I'm a rapper, that shit's
There's-
gonna
there's-
be on blogs and everything. Because I gotta show you all my good shit. Because I know there's a bad day. I'm have some bad shit out there. Y'all could give me. I need
grace.
I need equal opportunity.
Because he went out and bought out the Foot Locker. It wasn't like his team was recording it and putting it out there. It was people from the store that was like, he came out here and bought all this stuff. But it's not like he put the information out there. He just did it.
Yeah, that shit is wild. Yeah, it's a good look. It's definitely a good look. Will they people remember it? Who knows? Charity does go a long way. You know what I'm saying? One day it's gonna be you versus a state, depending how you saying, depending on what state you're on. If you've done enough favors, you know what I'm saying. No matter what they can do, they can't convict you there. If you bought it, you know what I'm saying. If you helped out enough of a certain neighborhood.
let's see what else I got. I got NBA YoungBoy's brother, OG33. Got arrested. It's almost like the Fed or the police are really after these young rappers or anybody they're attached to just to.
Yeah, they just
harass
when they charge him, they got a little charge.
I haven't really got the full story. Like I don't see what they charge him for, but like it says he was hiding under a house. They had dude on the ground laid out, just tied behind his back.
You know how it is, man. They be coming after these rappers. They just had another rapper get charged with a RICO charge. From Florida. Just recently, he was up and coming as well. The Glock 9. He just got swept up on a RICO charge. You know, they try to get these people out of here, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you popping out here, they try to get you up out of here, though. So you gotta move accordingly. Like I said, maybe you do need to go out here and do some philanthropy. Get these people off your back, dog. Give back to you know what I'm saying? Maybe give back to the police station, you know, sponsor a couple of their things.
It's almost like you're going to pay one way or the other. You know what I'm saying?
Get your Weinstein on.
Get your Weinstein on. Pay your politics, dog.
Either you got to pay like with time, bail, or
you got to do
it voluntarily.
That money's got to. It's like everyone's running your pocket. The same way you got to check in on the hood when you go to these certain cities getting that bag. That county needs you to see you check in. You're like, what do you check what you giving out? You sponsoring an event out here? You know what you're going. You got to check in sometimes. It's like, oh, so man, you gonna sit here allow you to collect all this bread, though. Y'all want to switch to hip hop? I mean, sports. Or y'all got anything else in the or pop culture?
We go to pop culture.
Okay, pop culture. We have I don't know if y'all seen it. The murder suspect that he was accused of
Florida man.
Ronnie O'Neal.
Yeah.
That nigga looked like a straight Florida man.
Here's when I knew that he was going to jail. Because once he appeared in court and decided to represent himself, he had the Dade County Judge, the Wicks. What's worse, if you see his booking photos from a year earlier, he had an even cut. So he didn't come into jail with the Wicks on.
Wow.
He grew that in jail and decided this is the look he wants to go and represent himself in court with.
Bruh, niggas... See,
you know what I'm saying?
When I see stuff like that, I'm like, why? Okay, so something is mentally wrong with him.
Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with him.
So the state don't care when black people are crazy?
Here's the thing.
You let that black guy just be crazy.
I've heard that argument. Let me side with you because I heard that argument. People saying, "Oh, look, this guy. Clearly, there's something wrong with him," and I feel the evidence are there. I feel they are railroading him. Some people are making that argument online. I was like, "Listen, man, because I already don't play about that mental health shit. I feel niggas lean too much out." I was like, "Clearly, this guy's lost his marbles just by his hairdo." This nigga's going to jail, and if he doesn't care about it, if you don't care about it, you go to jail. You know I ain't gonna care. If you like it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? If this nigga pulling up the court with the Wicks out, he's already decided he's cool. Whatever the honor decides for him, he's cool with that.
Bruh, if it was a white guy, they would say he's mentally ill. He can't stand trial.
Sure, yeah.
He should have known what I'll give you that. He should have known
If it was a white
the
guy,
trial.
they would have said he's mentally ill. He can't stand trial. But they let this guy represent himself, bring his son that he stabbed onto the stand, and cross-examining him. I'm like,
hello, son, good to see you again.
Since when would we let a child be in that situation with a crazy person representing himself and being cross-examined by the person that stabbed him?
I think the officer ended up adopting the son or something like that.
That's just traumatizing.
So some people saying it's fucked up, but
It is,
he thought he was like, "Oh, hello, son, do you remember? Yes, you're my dad. Did I do anything to hurt you? Yes, you stabbed me." I'm like, bruh.
They'll never let a little white kid be in that situation.
Yeah,
bro.
that's trauma.
That's
but you
bullshit.
think that killed them? Him saying that, yes, you stabbed me, you think that killed him? At the end of the case, he admitted to killing one person.
Yeah,
that's the fucking one.
He said, "Yes, I did kill her."
He said, "I did kill it." But we gotta get this. Yeah, but we gotta get these. Yeah, we gotta get these facts straight.
She killed my daughter.
Yeah, but we gotta get these facts straight. I'm like, bro, this nigga out of here. You out here. You out here coming.
No, so he said,
you gotta see in the comments they talk about them.
His daughter.
Right, he said that's why he killed the girlfriend. It's because she killed his daughter.
Yeah, but what does that say about you stabbing your son through that lift?
Right, that was that whole thing. Like that threw your shit out. Like,
yeah, because there's one survivor. The son said, "Nah, that ain't happened. You stabbed me."
And he tried to set him on fire. I was like,
wow.
Yeah,
the guy went through a mental break. Something was.
He's
off
still
on
crazy.
him.
He's still crazy. It's not went through. He's off.
So there's
because you don't go to jail with. Like I said, this nigga had. If you look at his booking photo from a year and a half ago, he had an even cut. He grew that crazy shit in jail. I would have given him the slide if he'd been from dating. He had that shit and you're like, fuck, I'm going to try and stay me. To know that you decided that this is the look you're going to go with, you're smart enough to want to wear a suit. You want to go just properly. You want to dress formal. Why the fuck is your hair like that, bro?
I think they give you a suit. I don't know if he...
Even if they give you a suit, that means there's still... Because you can go in there. You don't have to dress formal. Just say we have to have your hair, but you want to look professional. Why would you... You know this ain't the standard.
But the man's mentally ill, bro.
Exactly. The fact that he had his son go through that shit.
Exactly.
It's
They would never
crazy.
they would never let a white guy do that to his white son.
Bro, the fucking shit was wild, bro. At the end, you see people on the line like, damn, that nigga own lawyer snitched on him. I like, bro, when I see this shit, I was like, God damn. I know if I was the judge, like, Your Honor, do we got to go through this shit?
Once I saw his opening statements, I was like, yeah.
Look at his clothes when that nigga was
the
booked.
blood still on his shirt.
That nigga was...
Yeah, bro.
Blood stain on him.
The man is mentally ill, bro.
Yeah, he snapped. He went crazy. Now we're gonna see what he's gonna be up for a retrial, baby, because he should have never been able to represent himself. Nonetheless, I think he gotta go to jail. He killed like 3 people. He killed 2 people for sure and stabbed one other, and he gotta go to jail. Mentally, we got to lock these crazy people up.
Yeah, put him in a crazy home.
Let it go.
Crazy jail.
Yeah, do some shit. This nigga is crazy.
Especially with all this mental health stuff going around, I don't see why that didn't transfer to this guy. And I think it's because he's black.
Yeah, it could be. But he's still very well spoken. I like this man. Right when I was like, once I seen the dreads, I was like, yeah, this guy is crazy. Ain't nothing he's about to tell me that's gonna make me think this nigga ain't going to jail. You pull up with the wicks. I mean, you tell Your Honor, I'm down for whatever you got me. Whatever you give me on it. What you want to do?
He might hit him with that plaza.
When
it started sentence, he said, 40. Fuck that. Give me 40 years.
Yeah, they try to give you 37. Crack, give me a whole 40. They got a real nigga. Make a round it to the next whole number.
So that's what's gonna happen. You gonna say that's it, Judge? Nah, I want 50.
Yeah, this shit is crazy. I knew he was out of here.
And he's facing the death penalty on top of that, bro.
Jeez.
Yeah,
fucking. The system is all fucked up.
It is fucked up. He's gonna either get an appeal, or maybe the judge might say, lock him up at the crazy house for good, because this nigga clearly is crazy. I don't know if he's playing crazy. I can't even say you're playing crazy because you're either some kind of evil. You're allowed to, you are some kind of crazy if you allow your kid to go through that shit all over again.
Exactly. After you know you stabbed him.
Yeah, bro. That shit is the story he said, and people talk about like, black folks have a good conspiracy about maybe the evidence. I'm like, listen, I don't know what story y'all hearing about no evidence. I heard this dude did this to the kid, and the kid said, yeah, you stabbed me. That nigga's going to jail. I like, because if this is a conspiracy and they set him up, then some conspiracies are just that good. Sometimes the person lose. If I do this shit perfectly and I line you up, sometimes you lined up. That's it. Ain't nothing we can, if some conspiracies are perfect, it's supposed to look perfect. It's under, you know what I'm saying? If they were able to kill his girl, stab his own son, and make his own son testify to him, I'm like, well, then you have to just go to jail. I don't know how else we gonna get you out of some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? All the cards line up to you. That shit was wild, though. Like, this man is, he's out of here. We're gonna have to do something about these crazy people, though. I'm cool with building like a big wall and putting them inside there.
And there's what? Let them run free.
I don't want to let them work for free. Maybe we need
something for these crazy people, bro. It's called the crazy house.
Maybe there's not enough of them. Here's one thing I noticed. As we've been trying to perpetuate this, as the government has been trying to get, they've been seeing black folks getting on their shit as they always do. COINTELPRO. They've been trying to break us apart, make us go against Black Lives Matter. Then now they've been trying to make black people go beef against Asians. I do take almost every other day I see a video of a black guy hitting an Asian person, bro. For no reason. And it's always a crazy guy. And each time I look at this video, I'm like, yeah, we got to do something about these crazy motherfuckers. Especially like in New York. I know you in New York now, but you don't ride the public bus system, bro. You're doing yourself a real disservice. Listen, you will not, I've never not went to New York and not see the crazy person every single time I rode the bus.
There's crazy people everywhere.
I'm talking about in the bus every single time without fail.
It's more concentrated.
Bro, you will realize this country needs an issue dealing with crazy people when you go to New York, bro. Especially in the bus system.
I'm too bougie for that.
Yeah. You go on that bus, you're like, Jesus, y'all got to do something about it. And people in New York are just used to it. Oh, he does no pay. Like, bro, they really got to round up these crazy folks. That shit is a problem. But every day I'm seeing a video of a black guy just assaulting an Asian person or just punching someone. I'm like, bruh, this nigga making us look bad. As black people, we need to just start rounding up these crazy people, just locking up. These niggas, they wilding out here, bro.
Hey, it is what it is.
This shit is wild. What else do we have? That was pop culture, the murder suspect. I think we were right on the Carmelo with his twins bullshit. I guess we can switch to sports.
What we got in sports?
We had the NBA playoffs. Last time we speak, we had it. The who was still going? The Brooklyn Nets was still in.
Yeah, they ended up taking that L. Just as
Fucking fire game. You know, I wanted them to lose, but at the end, I kind of wanted them to win, dog. How raw KD was playing, I kind of felt like I was being. I wanted them to lose because I didn't want your boy to get a chip, Kyrie. But fucking KD deserves it, bro. This motherfucker is balling. His long ass feet weren't so fucking long. He would have fucking hit on that game winner. It would have been a wrap. This man's feet weren't so long. He hit that 2-pointer just above the line. They doing that crybaby call. They could have get him that as a 3, bro. They could have get him that. If it was LeBron, they probably get it to him. You know, for stars, they'll sometimes etch the law a little bit. They'll let them do a little bit extra, an extra dribble, like the Michael Jordan shove. But they were like, nah, we ain't having it. We can't have them. And they looked at it. They're like, oh, if you touch the line, it counts as a 2-point. Bro, and then he almost did it again in overtime. Had he drained that shit in overtime, I'd be like, it's a fucking wrap. KD is the GOAT.
Airballed that one.
Yeah, he airballed it. Well, that nigga was out of gas, though. But he
played every minute.
Yeah, he is a fucking problem. And, yeah, the other boys are trash pretty much. so either way, KD,
That's the thing, but LeBron did it with a worse team.
Yeah.
A couple times.
Yeah, that's why I give LeBron his props. But I felt like KD, had he won that one, KD would have got his props that time too. Because he had none of the stars.
Nah, he would have had to made it to the finals.
Man, fucking KD playing his heart out. His fucking long ass feet fucked him up in that one. But I was rooting against him until I seen the end. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker deserves this chip, bro. Like, playing his heart out. And of course, you know, Kyrie always got some other bullshit. They say, you know, I'm glad he's the first player that I ain't got to worry about. He's like, you know, he also could take that shot. I ain't got to worry about it. I think always got some subtle fucking shade. He's the first player. Your last player got you a chip. What you mean? He's the first player. What the fuck you had to run? You don't have to worry about taking a shot. I got you a championship.
Nigga went from lottery to fucking championship.
Yeah.
And you dogging him out.
Bro. That shit don't make no damn sense. Oh, he's the first one I have to worry about. All right. Well, now you don't have to worry about it, but you still ain't got no chip. How you feel about it? Fucking Kyrie, bro. This shit is... he wants to get from under LeBron's shadow so bad, it's crazy. Because had they stick together, the boys would have got at least 1 or 2 more chips, bro. 1 or 2 more chips had they stick together. That shit is fucking crazy that he just so anti-LeBron.
And yeah, you went away from LeBron, and LeBron ended up getting another ring.
Yeah. And it happened. Yeah, LeBron is the greater player. LeBron ended up getting another ring. And you out here building a super team in your first year. The NBA is just that crazy. You build the super team, and that shit it falls from underneath you between the injuries, is that a third? And then now there's already talks of next season of where there's talks of your boy might go to Lakers. Who they said? Was it Chris Paul?
Yeah, it's because he has a player option.
Yeah, they said
he has a player option, but Lakers ain't got that money to pay him.
And there's talks of Carmelo might come over there too.
Carmelo, there's talks of Westbrook. There's a whole bunch of talks. Lillard.
Yeah, it was Westbrook. Westbrook. Yeah. So come on, if he has a super team, you have a super team. Y'all fucking losing to LeBron. Simple as that.
Exactly.
So now look at you. You done set up your super team,
and this was the year.
Yeah, this was the year for you to win. Exactly.
Nah, LeBron about to build a super team.
This is why I feel like LeBron's so fucking special. so much people have their special interest in, like I said, oh, I got him this year, nigga. He was fucked up. Like last year, oh, it's a COVID year, half season. We gonna get this nigga. And somehow fucking out the blue, LeBron still gets it. Some people take their opportunities. Miami took their opportunity, nigga. No one's seen it. People ain't used to playing in the bubble. A team you did not expect makes it all into the fucking finals. Miami did. People didn't expect that from Miami. That's what you would do. You take advantage of the moment right then and there. Brooklyn set up their whole super team. Like, oh, we got him this year. And look, at last minute, the shit just slips right through your hand. If you ain't get it this year, next fucking year, niggas is Andy up. It's a wrap, bro. Niggas seen what y'all pulled off last year. You know what I'm saying? Niggas seeing what y'all trying to pull, and next year they're going to be ready for your ass. That ring is not meant for one person to win it multiple times. Not how the NBA is set up. You know what I'm saying? And for you to, if someone to keep doing it, any chip on any league is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how next season. But yeah, look, I got to see if they're going to come back. It kind of sucks, bro, because if Brooklyn wasn't healthy, the boys would have been a fucking beast, man. What is Kyrie's injury from?
He had an ankle injury.
Okay.
He stepped on, I think, Giannis. Yeah. He rolled his ankle on Giannis' foot. So.
And Harden?
Harden had a hamstring injury.
Yeah, because this motherfucker wasn't really doing nothing.
The hamstring, bro. When you have hamstring, calf injuries, bro, you done. You might as well rest for the rest of the time, bro, because you can't do shit out there with a hamstring injury or a calf. Anything dealing with your legs, there's no reason for you to be playing basketball, bro.
But I tell you, if your boy, what's his name? If your boy Kwame Brown felt bad about how he's being treated, I don't want to know what Ben Simmons feel like right now, bro. Ben Simmons might commit suicide the way they roasted his ass,
they
bro.
better put him on. What's the code for suicide watch? There's a number for that shit, bro.
They call something for this nigga. They are roasting this guy online, bro. The memes after the memes. Everyone saying, bro, this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? The fact that Doc Rivers has like the most losingest record out there as far as blowing a lead. But they're like, I can't even blame Doc Simmons for this one, man. I can't even blame Doc Rivers on this one. Yeah, they going in on Ben Simmons. They're like, this guy does not want to shoot. He takes the ball, passes it out. Kicks the ball, passes it. They just roasted Ben Simmons. I'm like, damn. I think next season he should do better.
How?
It takes a roasting like this to make you be like, fuck it, I ain't passing no more. After this season's roasting, y'all gonna blame him for being a ball hog next season. Ain't no way he's gonna lift this down. It's not the way they're roasting this guy for not, because they're like, it's not the fact that he can't shoot, it's the fact that he's afraid.
He won't shoot.
Yeah. And after a season of roasting like this, I'm talking about from all the correspondents, from from Magic Johnson to Shaq, everyone roasted this guy. Shaq said he would have whooped his ass in the locker room, bro. He said back in the days, they're like, we don't play with shit like that. You don't come in here play like that, play no bullshit like that.
Yeah, we fighting.
We fighting. Listen, bro. What do you think Jordan would have did to this dude?
That's like when you go out with, like, if there's a group fight and one of your friends don't fight.
Yeah, you just watch it.
And he just watch. When we get back to the home location,
we about to fight.
That nigga got to catch a fade. Yeah. He got to catch a fade.
Yeah.
Like, so we in battle with Ben Simmons not shooting.
Yeah, they were roasted up, bro. And the fact that they looked at his last 6 games, statistically, he's the worst in NBA history. This shit, like, God. Because, there's stats for everything.
Yeah.
This dude ain't taking no shots in the fourth quarter. How the fuck are you the superstar? You're not taking no shots all fourth quarter in the last 4 games, and they kick it down to the last 6 games. 4 out of the 5.
He was 36% from the free throw line.
Shooting number bricks.
Free throw, damn.
From the free throw line, bro.
Because you could drive in if you're afraid to shoot.
A point guard, bro.
Yeah, if you could drive in if you're afraid to shoot, make it a 3-point play.
Point guards are usually in the low 90s.
But the fact that
high 80s and the mid 90s when it comes to free throws. Nigga, you in the 36%.
The fact that, they said
he was shooting worse than Shaq.
They said, he was worse than Shaq. Hakeem, they said he was worse than those big guys. I'm like, God damn, bro. The stats they're hitting your boy Ben Simmons with, they showed the preseason footage of him when he was in the court balling out. They're like, oh, this nigga, look at this nigga. This nigga a whole fraud. That's not Jesus. Because the preseason footage, this motherfucker was balling when he was in the private courts. Nothing but J's pulling up. They said, this nigga's a whole fraud out here, guys. Don't pay him anymore. Like, God. Yeah, Ben Simmons next season. I think he's gonna be official, bro.
They might trade him.
They might trade him, but he's gonna be official. This is what you need. Sometimes you need the public to turn on you, hit you that bitch. You sorry, motherfucker.
You need that shame.
You need that shame to turn you to the key player because he didn't believe in himself. And the public isn't shaming you because you're sorry. The public is shaming because they believe in you more than you believe in yourself.
Damn.
So now, from now on, you're like, fuck it. I'm gonna do it.
I might as well shoot these.
I might as well fucking shoot that brick.
Y'all gonna bullshit. Y'all gonna shame me anyway if I don't shoot these bricks.
Yeah.
I might as well shoot these bricks.
Yeah, I think next season he's gonna be good. It was because wasn't it Ben Simmons versus what's the name the year before when who's his rival?
I think it was Donovan Mitchell.
Was it Damian Lillard? No,
it was
Were they
one of
comparing
the
the two?
newer ones. I think it was
Okay.
Donovan Mitchell when they was going up for Rookie of the Year,
yeah,
and they're complaining about how he's not really a rookie.
yeah. The shit is I like God. I feel bad, bro. They are roasting this guy, bro. People talk about get him the fuck up out of here. Philly hate him more than anybody else because we had a chance at the chip, and it ain't like we lost it. Nigga, you did not take the shots. Nigga, like you were paid to not shoot. That shit didn't make no sense. They were burning his jersey. Wow. You know they burn your jersey when you leave. When you leave.
That nigga's still there.
It's still down there, stepping and burning his jersey, bro. That shit is crazy. I'm like, God.
No fucks given.
All right, damn, man. So I think next season NBA is definitely gonna be special. So what contenders are still in right now in the playoffs?
Playoffs, we have Atlanta versus the Bucks in the East. That's the Eastern Conference Finals. Then in the West, you have the Clippers versus the Suns. And the Suns won today on a buzzer beater. So they're up 2-0 in that series. Without Chris Paul. Imagine if they had Chris Paul, bro. I'm already predicting, bro. Suns in 4. Just like the dude in the stands. Suns in 4.
Is with the Clippers, what's name is done for the season?
Kawhi Leonard's done. They think he has a ACL injury or something like that.
So he's done for the season. They don't think
most likely they're not expecting him to come back.
That's that fucking hurt, bro. So who you want to go for the championship? Who you think is gonna go at least the championship?
I think it's gonna be the Suns versus the Bucks.
Two teams I don't care about.
And
I'd like to see Atlanta win.
It'll be a tough one. If Atlanta win, nigga, we going to Atlanta.
Exactly. The way Atlanta turn up, I wouldn't mind.
We going to Atlanta if Atlanta win.
I wouldn't mind seeing Atlanta win, but the shit is wild, man. It's crazy. Another year New York not making out. New York was getting bold this year, boy.
Oh, yeah. New York was getting buckets this year.
New York niggas were bold this year. They weren't even minding Brooklyn. They already knew they had Brooklyn on lock. They thought they were good with the Nets. I mean, they thought they were, the Knicks. So New York niggas were already going to get spiked. You know, people already know it's going to happen like New York win the championship, bro.
Yeah, you can't
New York niggas ready to know how to act off a World Series off of baseball. Let these motherfuckers win something else, bro. Let them win an NBA chip. And these niggas act different, bro. So the whole world already kind of don't want them to win. So if they're able to pull this off this year, as soon as they lose, people are like, woof. God, them niggas are about it. You got it. That braggadocious that comes with it. We got anything else in sports? I said Carmelo might go to Lakers. I guess it's a former sports broadcaster, Jameel Hill. She signs a deal with Spotify. A major deal where she's gonna be like they said like a black network. Like she signed like a distribution deal with Spotify. So it's like a first female black, I guess black perspective news, female black news ran by a female black lady, basically. A network. So she's got like her own Charlemagne thing type going on with Spotify. So it's good. Jameel Hill been cashing them checks though. Trump might be the best thing to happen to her.
Yeah, leaving ESPN.
Leaving ESPN, she been getting these different kind of bags, though. We got anything else?
Looks like you got Kwame Brown versus Dr.
Boyce.
Boyce Watkins.
Yeah, there seems to be like a misunderstandings with Boyce Watkins. When he first came out against Kwame Brown, he just said that he had no problem with Kwame Brown saying what everyone does done it there. And he was like, but just watch why you label these videos, because they will unplug you or take you down, depending how you using certain curse words you think. And Kwame flipped on him. Oh, you just part of the get along being, the go along, get along gang kind of went off on him.
He's just a house nigga.
You just a house nigga going off on him. And he was like, nah, boys try to, cause I feel like they're both part of the what they call the populist movements when you're against the rich and the powerful. So they're both kind of going against those folks. So they'll go against, and every now and then boys be hating on niggas. So either this boys never wanted against Kwame because he feels like the undercrowd is on his favor now. So even though he didn't do anything wrong, he was like, no, I didn't. He doesn't want to. So he tried to resort back to saying something as simple like, I don't cover the drama, guys. I rather just we were about intelligent black folks. You know what I'm saying? We worried about financing and all that. And still, I think Kwame won't let up on her. His audience won't let up on him because now they call him Boyce a simp. Because Boyce kind of went against Kevin Samuel as well.
Right.
He didn't even call him like, he just said he didn't like the approach of putting down black women. Boyce always tries to take the safest route possible of losing the less electorate of black people.
He takes the pandering side.
The pandering side. I feel like, but it's pandering to the downtrodden at the expense of the populace and the rich. Because now Kevin Samuel is picking a side. You can't be Kevin Samuel saying, I'm Mark of the Mill side, this and that. So he's like, I don't think this, we didn't protect a black woman. So like they started roasting him. They're like, nigga, this is why your wife, when you first asked her out, she turned you down. But after she done got a kid done, she's back down to settle with you.
Right.
And there's rumors that she used to date his brother. So they're calling him, Boyce Watkins.
He's all types of shit.
He's all sorts of shit.
He's out here telling single men to go get
black women.
Get baby mamas and create families. Like, nigga, that's not creating a family. I'm just joining a family, nigga.
Listen, and for somebody who give financial advice, like really, what would you?
He's out of his lane, sure. I'm glad that there's so many black voices. They all are needed though. I don't like the fact that we're so much of us are beefing against each other. They kicked your boy offline. What's his name? The one that's from Texas that has no problem talking about. I done bagged one of these white boys. You saying I done killed me a white boy. The skinny nigga that used to just go off talking crazy. But it was
talking shit about the rappers and everything.
Yeah, him.
Oh, him. Yeah, he need to go. Yeah,
it was one of those things that Boyce was talking about. Watch how you label these videos. He was labeling his videos all types of crazy shit against Jews. Is that Boyce was saying, watch how you label these videos because they can use it as a quick way to deplatform you. And Kwame thought by him mentioning, you giving these people ideas, why the fuck you don't call me to tell me the idea? Like, I don't know you. I'm just speaking on the thing you should do, giving you advice. You could just take heed. But you could just take heed and fix it. You don't have to set your guns at me because I'm not saying nothing bad.
People always want to come out in public and say shit.
But if
you don't have to come out in public if you're trying to help me, if you're really trying to help me, you can backdoor me that information. You don't have to come. You don't have to put out a whole damn video and tell me to do this. And
it wasn't a whole video. It was just one part of the video. Like, my only issue is that, it's good. Like, he's right, this, that, and third. We do need more black Muslim. The only thing I'll tell him is just make sure, watch how you label these videos. Don't use no profanity in the titles. That's all. Something light. But, he just, really what it was is I don't think he gave the fuck people anything. He seen your boy cooking. He wanted to get some of that heat to get his video hits up. And this shit backfired on him. Now, there's niggas putting up videos he's disabled in the comments. Because, the Kwame Mama's Cooking crowd, they out here cooking his ass every day, every video you
gonna get Mama's Cooking, nigga. That's what you was asking for.
Yeah, that's exactly.
You gonna get Mama's Cooking.
They out here roasting his ass every chance they get. I'm like, God damn, boys. See what happens when you fuck with niggas after 6 p.m.? Should stick to your finances. Because he's out here saying he's pro-black, this, that, and the third. Even Boyce, I say, is bourgeois. Everyone feels entitled. Boyce, who tells black folks don't vote, constantly leans in on Democrats, is that a third. And now that black folks might want to do something, he always will say, because he's like the only one that has access to Dr. Claude Anderson all the time. And he's always saying, Dr. Claude. I'm like, Dr. Claude is, no one nigga has all the power. Yeah. He's only but one. It don't matter that you're the coolest with him. Even though he might have came up with a tactic. Sometimes people put out a tactic. That's why you put it out in public, because you want it not to die with you. Once you put out in public, this is the public's information now. That don't mean they're going to use you as a face anymore. He's like, how it's insulting that Joe Biden met with all these other black folks, but then meet with Dr. Claude. Why? We already got Dr. Claude's talking points. I can meet with these other rulers, and Dr. Claude don't run in these black folks anymore. You meet with leaders. That's just how the thing goes. I'm not gonna hate the nigga. That's like me meeting with a nigga that got spits fire bars, but he only spits in his room. He ain't got no following, no nothing. What that gonna do for me? I gotta go with the guy that has the presentation, got the following, got the clicks. I'm gonna go with that guy. That's how it goes. Dr. Claude did some miraculous and great stuff. He has fire talking points when it comes to Breakfast Club. But the only outlet,
I got his books too.
Yeah, but the only outlet he rocks with is with your boy, Dr. Boyce Watkins. And that's not big. If you really care about the black cause, it's not a big enough outlet. You should be on the Breakfast Club. You should be on Hot 97. This should be as much spread as possible because you don't want this information to die out.
It's because people don't really want the shit to get as far as it can without them.
Exactly.
Like sometimes
they don't want it to get away from them.
You got to pass that baton and let somebody carry it to the next level.
Exactly.
But niggas don't want to do that. They want to
be there.
They want to run to the next level.
Like, nah. Because they know that bag that comes with it. When you go like, you ain't going to leave it out with it. Like, nah, if you care about the shit, you got to throw that shit out and then let it go. Don't worry about it because he so wants the title back. And listen, niggas ain't rocking once you're cool. Feed it to the next guy. That's what happens sometimes. Or find somebody younger. That's one of the things I don't like even with Bernie Sanders, with what's the name with the who do we have for the Israels? I mean Muslims. Farrakhan. They haven't named a young successor. These guys are old, bro. They got great ideas. They got a good following. Y'all too old to not already. You should be co-signing being behind someone young, heavy.
They don't want to relinquish that
They don't want to relinquish that power, and it happens. You can see it happen. There's this one guy called Norman Chomsky. He's like half the reason why you see these white kids be super liberal, or when you go to school teaching, they're teaching about how do I say, that's all it's teaching. I see this dude doing an interview. This nigga is old as shit. All the videos you see of him that he's preaching these powerful stuff was when he was young. But he's been preaching this long. He's been around this long. He hasn't passed the baton. Now you about to die. His name is going to be as known as Marxism and stuff like that. He's going to, but it shouldn't die with just you. You should have already had a successor, a couple of them, groom us and keep them going. And these guys are old, bro. When they go, they're going to be, of course, they're going to be known. But that teaching, all that shit you thought, that shit could die right along with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if the white system only allowed it to be one man to control the shit. They know better. They put this shit in everything. They drop that sauce everywhere. Make sure this teaching, this lifestyle, this system is not going anywhere.
That's why niggas can't kill racism.
Exactly. Yeah. They spread it everywhere. They're like, hey, they trying to teach racism in school. They trying to teach the real history. Nah, take that shit up out of here. You know what I'm saying? They make sure that stuff we talk about, oh, this is symbolic. These people ain't dumb. They throw up a couple racist statues up there. Ladies, they throw it everywhere and whatever sticks. We out here thinking one thing. You got to outwork in different ways. I feel like that, Boyce, I feel that's these young people ain't rocking with Boyce, bro.
Nah, he just don't fit. He don't look cool.
Yeah.
He don't look like a cool dude. You're like, nobody want to hang out with Boyce Watkins.
Yeah. And even
give that shit to somebody that people want to hang out with.
And here's what Boyce is. Boyce, he shits on rappers. 1 minute he loves rappers, the next, or this, that, and the third, whatever he could get in. Sometimes, he came into, remember when who was it? Dame Dash was saying, Dame Dash was shitting on the workers and shit like that. Boyce came and was like, he was absolutely right. We don't need to be working for these white people, this, that, and the third. So he's 1 minute he's rocking with Dame Dash.
So what do like, what do you call that? 10, 20 million people go. So
exactly. But the other thing is, don't alienate the workers.
Everybody can't do what Dame Dash does.
Don't alienate the workers. This thing is right.
20 million people can't do what you do. Get a consignment from a drug dealer.
Exactly. And then not only mention, now this past week, he posted a video of Kanye talking about, he's absolutely right. I'm off this feeling sorry for us black folks, this, that, and third. He posted a video Kanye saying, I was like, of all the people you want to post, this is the guy you want to post, the guy that says that slavery is a choice. This is why you can't be, like I said, stop making these rappers be the same thing he complains about, how we letting these rappers be our leaders, but you're using them as a quote on your thing. It shit it's hypocritical. You looking stupid out here saying using, like, this is the worst person you want, because Kanye's talking about, we out here glorify, wear jewelry, this, that, and third. This is what, if you check Kanye's resume, check his career, half these shit y'all talking about, half these fancy brands that niggas know, it's because of Kanye. That high-end luxury shit, Kanye came in on that shit. That's why he got niggas on. You can't use him as your thing to try to rally back some support. I'm like, this shit looks wild. Either way, I think there's a space for Kwame and for Boyce. You know what I'm saying? Black folks, I guess, need to be teaching on all sides. Do we got anything else? NBA, Kwame. I think that's about it, bro. We're running hella late.
Yeah, bro. It's up there. What? It's 4 o'clock.
Yeah. It's 4 o'clock though.
I already told you I was getting home at 5 o'clock in the morning. What else we got? That's all we got for this week.
That's all I got. Yeah.
I think that's it, man. We came in on a Thursday, so this is technically they'll get this on tomorrow morning, right?
Tomorrow morning, maybe if I wake up on time.
It's already. Yeah.
But y'all got any recommendations? Which I've been watching, which I've been listening to? Anything in particular?
On the way here, I was bumping Polo G's new album, the what call that, Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that album is pretty good. I listened to it.
It is nice, man. Polo G's nice.
Sold over almost 150 million copies.
50,000.
150,000.
Yeah. What recommendations I have? I've been listening to your boy King Von again sporadically every now and then. Motherfucker, he was nice, bro. It's sad. I hate when I get on an artist after they die.
Yeah.
Same thing happened to Camouflage years ago. I don't know if you remember him. I just got on him.
Camouflage dead?
Camouflage died right when he blew up a long time ago.
Really?
The dude, I don't know if you remember Camouflage. He had the song Cut Friends, Let's Be Cut Friends.
Yeah,
he died right around the time that song came out.
Really?
Oh yeah, they marked his ass right. He's from Louisiana. You know Louisiana don't play. He got killed right in front of his son, right outside Louisiana.
You know who I found out was dead this past weekend?
Ooh.
Fucking Big Rob.
Big Rob.
From
Robin from
Robin Big.
Yeah.
Robin Big. His bodyguard. Yeah, he been died.
I didn't know he died, bro. He died in like 2019. I was like,
like a heart attack.
Yeah, he had a heart attack.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that shit didn't make the social media shit like everybody else that died.
That's a nigga that been winning for so long, bro. The skateboarder dude.
What's his name?
Is it Rob Didrik or whatever it is?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, Biggs. You talking about Biggs and Rob? Yeah, Rob Didrik. He's been because after he got off that show, he said the Fantasy Factory. Back then when they just paid him to do all sorts of shit with money, and then now he just watches videos and he's like one of the most.
Comments on him.
Yeah, he just watches videos of him and Chanel West Coast and his homeboy, and just get a popular following off that, makes a killing off that. This nigga living a life. I always find that odd. Every year I'm like, bro, why can't a black guy just strike gold like this? Just be popular for not doing nothing and just be paid. And it never happens, though. I felt he was the first white guy to do that. And after that, we've had Dan Berzerian.
They need y'all niggas working.
And now we got
a lot to just chill.
And now we got the two brothers out here fighting boxers, getting paid.
The Paul brothers. Every few years, there's a white guy just out here living his best life and getting a check for it. There's never a black guy.
Oh, you're hearing?
There's never that equivalent.
Paul talking about he think he could take on Mike Tyson.
Yeah, he's tripping. But he's gonna get if he could get that check, he might
get that check to get ass whooping.
My recommendation for the week would be I stood up all night yesterday. I ended up watching Remy. I don't know if y'all watch Remy. It's on Hulu or anything like that.
Nah, I never heard of it.
It's fucking fire.
I didn't watch it, but I've seen like the.
It's a comedian. He's like Muslim and shit like that. The shit is dope. I just finished season 2. It had already came out. I just hadn't had a chance to get around to it. The shit is fucking. It's dope. This show is a different kind of, especially seeing. And I think season 2 had Mahershala Ali on there. The black guy. You know Mahershala Ali, man. The black guy. He's played in a lot of movies. He played in. What was the last thing Mahershala Ali played in?
Played in black movies? Or?
Yeah, he plays in plenty of black movies. He played in Moonlight. He played in.
He was the main character in Moonlight?
Yeah, he's the black guy, yeah. Okay. And he also played in. What's that black superhero we had on Netflix not too long ago when he played Cottonmouth, the villain on him?
Oh, okay. Black Lightning.
Black Lightning, yeah. Mahershala Ali, so he's pretty popular, but he's on season 2. The shit it's fire, bro. It's fire. And that's what I'd say. Maybe Remy, see, it's on Hulu, and if you watch it online, that's a real recommendation. How about you, Drew?
I just caught the first 2 episodes of Dave.
I already know that's gonna be good.
It's good. Dave, and I also caught the first 2 episodes of Loki on Disney.
I seen the first one of Loki. That one is good. I haven't watched the second one yet.
But it looks like it's gonna be good, so I'm gonna continue watching that. So I guess those would be my 2 recommendations. And what's name is a pretty good movie too. Fatherhood, Kevin Hart on Netflix.
Okay,
That was pretty good.
so it's a whole series. It's not
No,
just.
it's just a movie.
Okay.
It's a movie. I'm pretty sure my girl was crying throughout the whole damn thing. So,
Oh yeah.
I guess it's a tearjerker, and she looking at me like, "You're a fucking psychopath."
If you're not crying,
I'm not crying. I'm like, yeah, it's a movie.
That's what I was saying. I gotta check it out. I know Kevin Hart had he had a whole sit down red table talks with Will Smith this past week. Yeah, he was speaking. I think from what I can see online, he was saying how he fucked him up because his daughter was bringing up the fact of
Yeah, you see how his daughter checked him about the affair.
Not only the affair, but also whenever he was making fun of the mom. They're like, yeah, but these are jokes on comedian. Like, yeah, but even still, it has ramifications. Is that and a third? I'm like, okay, I can see that. I can see how he does that. That's one of the things people don't speak on when you have a family. When you cheat, and it's not only like you're cheating on your spouse. Because if you don't get away with it, you didn't only cheat on your spouse. You cheat on your family.
It's what
it is because the same way. Yeah, but how you explain that to the kids? I was just stepping out on the family for the time.
Nah, he's not. If that affair didn't cause him the family to live any less, you're not really cheating on the family.
It can be less because now if the mom's heartbroken and she has to initiate a divorce, it's because of your action. So you jeopardize the family for 10, 15 minutes of pleasure. That's why it's so idle that either you don't do it or make sure you execute it so you don't get caught completely. Because if you do get caught, that's what you jeopardize over. You are cheating.
For celebrities, how can you not get caught? Yeah, you really.
I'm just saying, you aren't just cheating on your spouse when you have kids. That's all I'm just saying in general. You are. It is very vital that you don't, because that is what you're risking at the end of the day.
Get caught.
Yeah,
you can't get caught.
You can't get caught. If you did caught, that is what you risk. For 10, 15 minutes of pleasure, you didn't risk.
He's too high profile to not get caught.
I don't know. I'm just saying that's what he risked, though. That's what I'm saying. That's for 10, 15 minutes.
He got to pay like hush money.
For 10, 15 minutes of pleasure, you didn't
risk
your kids.
How you know it's 10 to 15 minutes?
I'm just giving you the time. Even if it's an hour.
Us your time, huh?
Listen, even if it's an hour of pleasure, it's the risk reward is not there. But you know what I'm saying? It's not really worth it if you would actually think about it. But so he did bring that up.
All right, folks, you already know what time it is. It's time for us to get up out of here. You can always hit us up on That's Absurd Pod on Instagram, That's Absurd Pod on Twitter, That's Absurd Podcast on Facebook, and that email is always available for you to type in to the podcast, and that email is that'sabsurdpodcast@gmail.com, that'sabsurdpodcast@gmail.com, and the voice line is always open, and you can hit that voice line at 407-900-6076. That number is 407-900-6076. And we'll catch you guys next week. We out.